You either clicked on this video because you're about to turn 18, you are 18, or maybe you just want to watch it. Whatever the answer is, I turned 18 about 7 months ago, and it wasn't really what everyone said it was going to be. So in this video, I'm going to tell you guys 18 things I learned at the age of 18, because my world didn't end when I turned 18. And I'm just using my iPad for some notes. Let's get this video started. I want to stress that everyone's experience of being 18 is going to be different. All the things I learned and experienced at 18 is my own personal experiences and experiences of friends as well. And I know there are many younger people who have to take on a lot of responsibilities at the age of 18 or even younger. But I just wanted to remind you guys, 18 should be a year of enjoyment and learning. So that is what I wanted to share in this video. But anyways, let's get back into the video. So being 18, of course, is a big milestone, but there's a lot of stuff about being 18 which is very exaggerated. Number one, the world does not end when you turn 18. I keep seeing comments of people saying that, oh my gosh, I'm so scared, I turned 18 in 2 months, I turned 18 in 6 months, your life's gonna be complete change, complete different person. Or every person out there who's about to turn 18, your world doesn't end when you turn 18, okay? For the majority of us, you wake up feeling the same way you did yesterday, and that's something I want to stress, because I literally stressed so much about turning 18. I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't even done everything I've wanted to in my life, and now I'm 18, I'm gonna be filled out with all these responsibilities. No, I woke up feeling the same way as I did the day before. Something that really calmed me down from like freaking out about turning 18 is just remembering everyone goes through it, or everyone has gone through it. I am turning 18, and hey, it might be a big deal to me, but like everyone's gonna go through it eventually, and I'm just really grateful to be turning 18. Number two, you don't have to have your whole life figured out at 18. And I stress this a lot because I am one of those people who woke up at 18 thinking, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I haven't got my whole life figured out. I'm not 100% successful in my career, stuff like that. I think a lot of the time the reason why we think like this is because of social media. We see clips on social media of like people younger than us with much more success, and we think, why am I not at that success level yet? So for a lot of people, their life isn't completely figured out until they're like in their late 20s, even 30s. Don't stress. Remember, you're still a teenager, you're still 18, you still got your life ahead of you. I think the biggest tip for this point is to just always have something you're working towards, no matter how small it is. Like, always just work towards it. Your life is literally just getting started. 18 onwards, I think, is like one of the best ages to be, and like I can't wait for what's to come. Number three, it is okay to take a gap year before proceeding with your education, but make sure you're using it wisely. If you do plan on going into further education after high school, but you're not sure what you want to do yet, it is okay to take a gap year. I'm tired of hearing this whole thing where you should go straight to university or go straight to college straight after high school and have it all figured out because you don't want to waste any years. A gap year is a great opportunity for you to discover what you really want to do, what you want to spend like 40 years of your life doing. Also, it's a great way to figure out yourself, you know. Unfortunately, I didn't take a gap year, but like a lot of the time I think back to now and I think I wish I did take a gap year. I was having a lot of trouble choosing my career path, and like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I still do have doubts about my career path. I do still think that there's other career paths that I want to go to. When I say make sure you're using it wisely, if you're taking a gap year and you do proceed to go into university or college or higher education afterwards, and these colleges see that you've done nothing in your gap year, they're gonna be like, then why did you take the gap year? If you're not figuring out yourself, if you're not trying new things, they're gonna be like, what was the point of the gap year then? How do we know that you took this gap year to figure out that you really want to do this course we've offered you, you know? I would say volunteering is good, getting work experience is really good, and work experience is not only really good for university, it's really good those who don't know what career to go into but they want to figure out, you know. Getting work experience is great because then you can learn from like a first-hand perspective, like what goes on behind the scenes. And that brings me on to number 4. It is important to live in the moment no matter what age you are. You all have plans for the future, which is great, but you don't want to overthink it. Me and my friends have been on FaceTime literally worrying about, oh my god, we're turning 19 in like 6 months. Then we have to remind ourselves that we need to live in the moment, because we'll never be 18 again, just like we'll never be 19, 20, 21, etc. ever again. Take care of now and the future will take care of itself. But also that goes without saying that the big decisions you make can impact your future. Number 5, there are so many different pathways into different careers. I'm actually shocked, and I'm still shocked to this day, that I only learned at the age of 18 that there are so many different ways into getting into different pathways, because they don't tell you this in school, right? Like in general, they don't tell you in school that, hey, like even though you're going into interior design, you could go into law later on. I did not know that. I thought, oh, I'm gonna be stuck in this career for the rest of my life. You can go through college, you can go for uni, you can go through apprenticeships, you can get work experience, you can learn on the job. Do remember that even if you finish university and you realize that, hey, I don't want to be in this career anymore, you can work towards another career. Number 6, this has to be my favorite one, which is don't assume without evidence. Not everything is personal. This motto is in my 2024 vision board. Do not assume without evidence. Okay, this is so important, because a lot of the time, no matter what age we are, something happens in our life that maybe we can't control, or you say the wrong thing to someone or something like that, and like we just assume that, oh my gosh, why did I say that? They're not gonna like me anymore or something like that, like when in reality they might not even care. I was either listening to a podcast or watching a video, and the quote was, don't assume, it will only make you angrier. This just makes me so much more calmer. If you're speaking to someone, don't overthink it. Number 7, nobody cares. I should probably add some context to that. Hey guys, editing Haddy here. I just thought I'd come on here and explain this point, because I really didn't explain it well in the video. What I'm trying to say is, whatever you want to do or be, take the first step, okay? Nobody cares. Whether you want to do social media, start a new hobby, change your outfit style, do it, okay? At the end of the day, nobody cares. Like your aunts and uncles you don't talk to, but you know, you're just like, I don't want to post this because they're gonna see it. People might look at you out of curiosity, but once they go to bed, they aren't thinking about you anymore. Just do what you need to do, okay? Number 8, cherish your family and friends, because as we grow, like I don't mean to scare any of you guys, as we grow we will start losing people around us, older family members and stuff like that. So like it's important to cherish your family and friends now, instead of like waiting till tomorrow to do it. That could be literally just calling your friends, go to the living room where your parents are and just sit with them, acknowledge them, be with them, because those moments you won't get back. I kind of just learned to appreciate those things at 18. So yeah. Number 9, okay. Number 9 is everyone goes through hardships. There are people who go through more than others, but what I'm just saying is that you're not alone. There are people out there who are also going through what you're going through, and the best thing to do is to seek help. You know, seek help from someone you trust, seek help from a counselor, seek help from friends. It's kind of good to like realize that nobody's life is just straightforward. Like your life is a journey. People go through hardships, people hit brick walls, but like what matters is your own journey and how you're gonna conquer those brick walls. Number 10, we're at the big 10, okay? Try new things. It's gonna be uncomfortable, but you'll love it later. You're at an age where you're meant to be independent, but you're still a teenager. 18 is like the age to start experimenting, trying new things, and you might not like it, but that's okay, because you tried something new and you're gonna learn from it. Number 11, start saving up. Even if it's just a little bit on the side, like that is gonna benefit you so much. It's really gonna help you in the future when you're done with university or college, or even like for a rainy day. I would recommend getting a job. I'm gonna make a video about 5 low stress jobs for full-time uni students, or just anyone in general, so hopefully that can help you. I recommend 10 to 15 hours, because that's only working once or twice a week. That's probably the best option, where you have time for yourself, but you also have time for like what you're working towards and like your education, you know. Number 12, you don't stop learning. Life is full of lessons. Learning doesn't stop when you leave school. I feel like school was just trying to kind of prepare us for that. I've heard of people say they're not going into certain careers because they have to continuously keep learning, but life is full of learning. A day shouldn't go by where you're not learning at least one new thing. Learn what's going on in today's world, learn from past mistakes and stuff, and this will all help you grow as a better person. Number 13, you need to take time for yourself. Coming out of school with such a strict schedule of 5 days a week and only the weekend to yourself, it's like a big jump. Balance is really important as you grow up. That's why I think it's important to start early with your like scheduling. Schedule time for yourself to ensure you're not burning out, and just ensuring you have time for yourself and your friends and family as well. Number 14, trying to be popular in high school wouldn't matter when you leave. We've seen this in the movies, we've seen it in real life. I know there's people out there who want to get into the popular clique. Trust me when I say, once you leave school, nobody's around to care about that anymore. Number 15 is money is more valuable than we used to think. As you grow up from leaving high school, of course, like if you do move for uni, getting your own flat, accommodation, like you're gonna need money for it, and money is actually more valuable than we probably thought. You know, there's a lot of young people and still in high school who still had to like go through like taking care of money and stuff because maybe they were on their own, or maybe they had to take care of their parents or stuff like that. Number sweet 16, time won't stop for you. Time's not gonna stop for you. Time doesn't wait for nobody. Time keeps on moving. Time keeps on moving. And that's why I always say that like whatever you want to do, make the first step today. If you don't, you wait till tomorrow, all that time is gone and you're only gonna get older, and time is only gonna keep moving forward. You can't do anything about the past, but you can do something about now and work your way up. There will be people from high school you leave behind. So obviously when we're 18, we're leaving school, you're not going to speak to everyone who you talk to in high school, and that goes without saying. It's also okay to have friend groups from other places, like make friends from uni, make friends from work. And I know how sad that is, but take that with a grain of salt because your friendship group might last longer than you think. We all hope for eternal friendship. Remember that some people are brought into our life to be lifelong friends, but some people are only there for lessons. And everyone goes through a stage of life where they like maybe they lose a friend or two, you know, and that might not even be in high school. That could be maybe when you're younger, or that could be maybe when you get older. Final, 18. This is actually the best age ever, okay? Like, say what you want, but every year I hear someone say, oh my gosh, 16 is the best year, 17 is the best, 18 is the best year, okay? You're still a teenager. You're learning so much. You're having so many new changes. Okay? 18 is scary. But so is 19, 20, 20, 21, 20. All those ages are scary. 17 was scary for me. 16 was scary for me. I turned 15 and I was like, oh my god, I'm so old. At 15, I was saying I was too old. 18 is a great age, guys. Don't listen to those comments that are saying that, oh, 18 is gonna be the end of your life, end of your childhood. No, I still feel like a child. A lot of factors that go into how grown you might feel. It could be environment, family, friends, social life. When you're 18, just remember to have fun and prioritize important things. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and of course comment down below the age where you think you had the best experience ever.